Good morning and welcome to the beginning of the end. Today is March 29th. It is currently on Monday and it is the last Monday that we are going to be in Japan. And as I announced, it's going to be a 1 week kind of vlog as we are leaving Japan. And yeah, today is Monday and we are going to be here until Sunday. Today starting off, we have still a couple of things to move. Essentially, like all of those things we're going to be carrying over to our in-laws, which is where we are going to be going in around an hour or so. And then we're going to also go into to a sashimi restaurant today, something that is supposed to be very good. Nice little kickoff, and also the weather is really nice today. It's really warm and sunny, even though it has been like raining on the weekend. So good start to the week, good start to the last week in Japan. Yeah, just looking forward to exploring. Are you ready?
Yeah.
She's ready.
Nothing.
And after a long train journey, we are finally off the train. We are now here, back where it all started, so to speak. Which you can see behind me, this is Kitakaname Shrine, which is kind of a local shrine. So we are in the area where we first used to live, the first 2 months when we arrived, which is where Julie's mom's house is located. And yeah, this is a really nice shrine behind me. Hope you can see it because it's kind of bright, but yeah. You can see beautiful sakuras all around it and it's pretty empty. So it's kind of the nice appeal of local areas like this. You don't get a lot of people here. But yeah, it's a nice shrine. And this is also where we celebrated New Year 3 years ago, the first year when we arrived. There were a lot of people here. Corona wasn't obviously a thing yet, so there was kind of a nice little festival going on here, which was really nice. But yeah, right now we have around 30 minutes or so before we're gonna drive down with the car. We're gonna go down towards the ocean because there's the sashimi place that I mentioned earlier. You know, sashimi fresh from the ocean is gonna be really good, hopefully. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang around here a little bit because the sakura petals are kind of already starting to fall. Sakura doesn't last very long. It's usually like for a week or so, and it's now around 5 or 6 days. But yeah, those falling sakura petals, they make some really beautiful scenery. So let's try to take some really interesting videos here. We are back, so we took a around 4-hour kind of round trip in between here and then the other city that we went to was called Numazuru or Manazuru, and it is kind of right at the border between Kanagawa Prefecture and Shizuoka Prefecture. It's really close to Yugawara, which is a city that we've been to probably towards the beginning of our time in Japan, an onsen town. But yeah, Manazuru is a nice little kind of quaint fishing town, I guess. And what we went there for specifically is kind of a sashimi restaurant, and it was recommended online, and our in-laws, they wanted to take us there. But yeah, it ended up being really good. So it was run by these two by this old couple. The fish was really fresh, so the fish was basically just picked up right from a tank outside of the restaurant and freshly caught and everything. It was freshly prepared. It was really big for like 4 people. They had this entire sashimi boat. It looked a little bit, if you're not necessarily used to it, because you had the head and everything, so it looked a little bit gruesome to some degree. But the fish was really fresh, really good sashimi. And it wasn't too expensive. I think for 4 people it ran out to around maybe $100 or something, which is not too bad, honestly. And it's freshly caught fish, really authentic, nice atmosphere. Really recommended. Great to get one more kind of nice traditional Japanese meal in. And yeah, right now we are back in the town where Drew's mom lives. They are upstairs, or they are back in their home sleeping. But yeah, for me, I'm just going to walk around a little bit in the neighborhood because I want to see some more sakura. Tomorrow, as I said, I'm going to show you kind of a neighborhood video where I'm just going to walk around our neighborhood, not this one, but the one that we live in, and kind of just show you what life is like in a typical suburban town of Tokyo. But yeah, enough talking, let's search for some sakura. We are at one more surprise stop today, which is Shonan Daida. Shonan Daida, which is this thing I think which you can see behind me. And but it's a really beautiful kind of sakura spot up on the hill. You can see over here there's the ocean already, and then you have over here you have Mount Fuji somewhere behind the sun. But yeah, it's a really beautiful photo spot. A lot of sakura around, and yeah, we were surprised coming here. We were driven here as kind of an extra bonus for today. And yeah, really beautiful at around sunset. So let's get to shooting a little bit, and after that we're gonna go to one more surprise for us and for you. But yeah, I'll keep that as a surprise for now. Let's take some videos and pictures.
何してんの？やだ、あんまり興味ない。ママも興味ある？だよね。ご自由にお使いくださいで宣言があるから。
And that was our last Monday in Japan. First day of our last week in Japan vlog is over. So the last place that we went to was called Karachi, which is kind of like this chain restaurant, but they have all you can eat pizza for 1,000 yen per person, which is around $10. And yeah, I'm so full. I ate like 5 different pizzas, and they were all really good, I would say. For 1,000 yen you can't really complain. But yeah, first time being there, so it was definitely something new. And yeah, I think it's what we're gonna continue doing for this week, just kind of trying new things while we are still here. Yeah, it's coming for today. Tomorrow, stay tuned if you want to see kind of a tour of our neighborhood. We still have a lot of kind of moving to do. We still have to throw away a lot of stuff and everything. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be also a tour of our neighborhood. I'm going to show you kind of the 2 major stations that we live in, the kind of typical suburban towns of Tokyo. And also for dinner, we have one of our favorite restaurants, I guess, reserved. So we're also going to be there. But yeah, that's it for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow, and good night.